So let's talk about the hidden tension that some pretty girls may feel in friendships. So for a lot of women, the first betrayal doesn't just come from romance and that guy who you were so into. A lot of times it comes from your friend, your homegirl. And for pretty women, that betrayal is rarely loud. It's very subtle. It's the friend who will joke about you, but she really means it. It's that homegirl who invites everyone else all the time except you. It's that girl in your life who will literally praise you in public, but when it's just you and her, she has every critique out of the book about why your hair is like that and why do you wear your nails like that and why I would never wear something like that if I were you. So at first, you think that you imagined it, right? But you're replaying these conversations trying to figure out what you did wrong. But you didn't do anything wrong. You literally oftentimes can just exist in a way that triggers something in others that they refuse to confront within themselves. And that's the quiet reality of being someone who's considered conventionally attractive in your friend group. Your presence can become a mirror to everyone else, and not everyone else always likes what they see. And it's confusing at first because it's not an outright cruelty, like it's not super obvious, but it's an emotional distance dressed as a normal friendship. Like you're not intentionally excluded. They just forgot to invite you. They just thought that you probably wouldn't want to come. But every excuse can gaslight your intuition until you start believing that maybe you are the problem and maybe you did do too much. Maybe your light just is so bright that you need to turn it down. But this is how envy can turn into isolation. Female friendships are not supposed to feel like competition, but for some women who are perceived as beautiful, this dynamic can often shift without warning. Because envy within your friendship circle can hide behind a compliment, and people feeling guilty about themselves can hide behind fake support. And then suddenly, every win that you share feels like a loss to someone who you thought genuinely cared about you. And this emotional undercurrent changes how women show up for you. And you will start making yourself feel small and be small just to continue having friends in your life. For the sake of connection and human companionship, you will downplay your successes. You'll over explain your boundaries. You will literally tolerate other women being shady towards you and be like, oh, they were just being honest with me. No, you will call that maturity, but it's really you just trying to survive. And over time, that conditioning can create subconscious pretty PTSD, and you stop trusting closeness. And you start assuming that new women, new friends in general, will turn on you in this way too. And even when you meet kind women in your life, you just learn to keep your guard up, not because they've hurt you, but because someone else before them did. And that's what this kind of betrayal does to your body. It can literally build a reflex that protects you, yes, but also keeps you lonely. And because you're not really allowed to talk about this out loud, God forbid a pretty woman talks about a struggle making friendships, getting caught up in vanity while trying to make friends. You will start to think that the problem doesn't exist. And people think that, oh, because you're the beautiful friend, that means you should be so confident. What problems can you possibly have? It's not realistic for you to be exhausted in any way, shape, or form. You are so blessed. But it's really important to be able to find safe friendships because staying silent about friendship trauma will keep it alive. And you can't heal what you still normalize. So many pretty girls are taught to just accept envy as flattery. And when someone leaves you out, oh, girl, that's just a coincidence. You're overthinking it. That problem does not really exist in your head. But neither of these things are love. And real friendship doesn't resent your light. It literally will reflect it back to you. And healing this wound means unlearning the reflex to prove to others that you are not a threat. You do not have to perform humility to be accepted. You can be proud of who you are. And you don't have to dim your light to be safe towards others. But what you do need is a space that first teaches you how to trust women again. The kind that won't compete with you, they won't copy you, they won't quietly undermine you. Because until you find that safety, every friendship that you experience will feel like a risk. And pretty girl, you deserve friendships, and relationships in general that feel like rest. The Pretty Girl Survival group chat is where friendship finally feels safe again. Inside the group chat, there are women who are sharing real life stories about exclusion, betrayal, and healing without any judgment or competition. It is literally a space to feel fully seen and supported and celebrated, something that you deserve to have. And normally it's $7 a month, but for the first 100 women, you can lock it in for just $3 a month. So girl, do not wait until it's full. Go to the description below this video to get the link. And please, babe, protect your pretty.